Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji and I am continuing the Infernoid ladder climb. We are still in Master 3. I've played no games. I've just been playing the event every couple days to clear some dailies. And yep, we're going to try and get Master 2 today. Hopefully it won't take multiple hours. Getting really close to Master 1, it starts to become a struggle. Alrighty, so we've lost the dice roll. Our opponent is choosing to go first. And they are on a 40-card deck with a 15-card extra. We have opened my favorite brick. Ah, fantastic. Hopefully the one card they said is not just called by, because I don't really want to just pitch my Shaman to it. But I just start off with Duster. Yeah, you know what? Hell with it. We Duster them. So they set fully armored Xyz, which I can't imagine is something they really wanted there. So let us activate Tract. Maybe they will... I don't have a normal summon. I'm going to grab Lurie and pitch. I'll normal summon the Lurie. And then maybe they won't activate Maxi or Fuelos. They have Droll, so that worked out in a way. So that means that they can't Maxi me now. So at this point, I'm just like trying to OTK my opponent to death. They're gonna die. This game is over. They're under Droll. They can't draw cards. Unless they have also Nib. I can't see how they stop me. So let's get going here. So I have normal summoned. That's the only problem with the play that I did here. They ash me, that's fine. Okay, so they've used multiple hand traps. There's just no way that they can do it. So just because I can't add a card with Abomination's Prison doesn't mean I can't do anything. Use Abomination's Prison to special summon Shyama. Shyama's gonna trigger the Abomination's Prison. The prison's gonna summon from the deck. The exact sequence I use here will vary. I'm going to go straight into Sharvara, although I was tempted to go into Aruha, because I can add back Sharvara now. We get to add back from Grave, so we can still trigger our cards, but if I sent Aruha, I wouldn't have a trap card to pop. So here I need the trap card, and then we'll just try and get to game. Now, one of the things I'm trying to determine is, do I summon this Petrula first? Petrula can pop this. I think our opponent's getting ready to leave. There's not much they can do. They have like a Bestial specifically on certain cards, so... And they concede. And that's 53 and 34, and let's see if we can keep it going. Also done some changes to my audio settings. Hopefully they sound a little better. We'll just keep going. I've achieved some sort of, what do you call it? A daily mission of the day of some sort. See which one. Alright, we've won the dice roll. We will elect to go first. Our opponent axie us, and then we will compete, and yeah, that'll be it. Alrighty. So we have Snake Eye Ash. If they negate Ash, we have Bonfire for Poplar. So we will just start off with Snake Eye Ash. Hope that they don't respond, and if they do, they get punished. Or at least my punished. Call it being punished. Ooh. I summoned from the extra deck and deck a lot. So, already normaled. I can grab Decatron. Do I have a way to get in a grave? Not really. I guess we get Poplar. I'm gonna get Poplar. Get original in play. Negate this, then what was okay. We will get Decatron in play to play defense, but that'll be about it. I will put Poplar in play, just as defensive purpose. They waste an imperm on Decatron, we summon Oak, and then we just bring Decatron back. And then just invalidate their negate. Okay, so Spell Trap Negate or Monster Negate? Well, I have an Oku in hand. I guess we send the Monster Negate. Do I summon... I can summon Oak from hand. Just to get more bodies to defend. Yeah, sure. Might as well. So I could summon Flameburge. Yeah, I'm going to summon Flameburge, because that way killing Decatron does some damage. Alright, so we're going to summon Flameburge, they'll draw a card. And now we can put something in the back row. Or is there a reason to put anything in the back row? Not so much. We'll pass here. So they've drawn 2 cards off us, which, based on the hand we had, probably was inevitable. They were going to get at minimum cards unless we just literally passed. Depending on what they're playing, just hitting them with the Deviati effect might stop them. If they out Flameburge after I use Decatron, then I bring back the Decatron again. Opponent is thinking. They've got Drill Beam to negate and banish something. Guess they'll go for Decatron. Now I don't have any meaningful defense. So we'll see if I die. I don't know if this variation of Blue Eyes is good at killing your opponent, but we'll find out. Now Decatron is banished, but Oak Decatron back. Assuming it goes off next turn. They do have the Drill Beam, so they have Wishes. They could have pitched Blue Eyes White Dragon. They had in their hand. Code me for Drill Beam. Grabbed. We'll just see what happens. Something tells me we're just going to leave. Open Drill Beam. Set. Lordly loading up. They have True Light. They grab Roar, which summons in defense. They might want to set up Flameburge. I keep running into this Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to keep messing up. They are summoning some Blue Eyes card. I get Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard. So this gives them access to Double Spirit, and Double Spirit is Cipher plus Ultimate. Or they could go for, like, Blazar. There's their first Spirit Dragon. What they should do is attack enemy with Blue Eyes to negate my effect. Use Spirit before they continue, assuming they can't just win on turn 1. I don't think early. They're doing Double Spirit now. And all the monsters that get summoned off Spirit go into defense. Not exactly sure if I'm worried. There's Ultimate Spirit. It's an effect. It negates the activation of a card, and then negates the activation of a card. Gains 1,000 attack. Dragon. Will that go into Cipher, or will it go into Blade? I feel like this is a Blade situation. Cipher protects them both from being destroyed. Oh, got to summon in attack position. Alright, well that gives them the ability to attack over the Emberge. I forget that Dragon can summon an attack. Early load's been activated. This will summon Blue Eyes in defense. Starting to look like it might have just made... Know that the effect of Cipher to protect your cards from being destroyed is mandatory, so even if you wanted to crash a card, you can't. Well, I'm going to activate. Can't think of a reason not to. Oh, they didn't respond? Okay. Oh, they're locked out of activating the effects of cards because they've already used early load, so the Cipher doesn't do anything, nor does the Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Oh. What? Oh, they didn't. Okay. I guess they couldn't use this in the damage step? Negate that effect. Okay, so they couldn't use Stardust in damage step, but they used Ultimate in damage. Now, if Poplar gets destroyed, I can put the Flamebirds back in the back row. Okay, so now they're summoning the Blue Eyes off Lordly Load, so now they can't activate any effect. Drill Beam still in play. Maybe they'll banish the Poplar. You get Majesty. I'll call them getting. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Hopefully we draw something productive. That could be productive. For activatable cards, oh, in my deck, I can add a level 1 fire, so I can put Snake Eye Ash back, get Decatron. I don't have a reason to summon Decatron. Well, we're definitely summoning Oak. I have no real reason to wait, so I'm going to summon Oak, target Decatron. Which effect will they negate it with? Clear. Well, they might just negate Decatron when it comes out, but why? They negated and destroyed the Oak, which is fine. Hence, I can put the Flameburge back. Use my normal summon. I do Deviati. A lot of my cards just lose to the Drill Beam. Guess we get another card in hand anyway. So we're gonna put back the Snake Eye Oak, I think. Boy, it's still summonable for later. Will Ash me? Probably not. Okay, so we have Dominus Purge, so that'll negate that effect. So we traded with a card finally. They've already used Spirit, so we go for... We summon Harmodic to try and pop a card, to at least threaten that we are going to get through eventually. So I have to deal with the Stardust Cipher to avoid... I have to destroy this... I have to get rid of the Stardust Cipher to pop the True Light. Alright, so they've used their Imperm. So they're throwing their traps out, which isn't that great for them. Now we have 2 monsters, so we can try to, like, threaten something. They could just out the... So I have to try and destroy... At least the Harmodic suggests that there's a chance I get through the True Light. Okay, if I go into most anything, they're going to hit me with the Drill Beam. I guess I try to get Ruha in play. Alright, well, that's that. Every card traded poorly. I had too many negates, so we will concede on. Alright, so we are 1-1, 5 games till Master 2. Assuming that things stay as they are. Don't just get, like, obliterated. If they get obliterated, they'll end on a loss. Which is fine. Playing through Ulcharmy is not fun. Sometimes it's less bad than others. That wasn't particularly good because it wasn't a safe backup play. Now, I'm going to be starting with Wanted, not because I want to start with Wanted, but I get locked by Rikea, so I don't really want to, like, commit to the Rikea lock until I have to. We will summon Rikea to protect the Black Witch. That doesn't really do much. Maybe I shouldn't have committed to a normal summon yet. If I do Ash, I get Decatron in play. Find a way to get Decatron. Alright. So, I will find a way to get this Decatron to Grave. That's what I'm going to do. Uplar. I'm grabbing Decatron. I'm going to try and get it in the grave. Draw a card off Wanted, and maybe it'll be a card I can place on the field, then I can send it to the graveyard. They'll draw Imagination. Banishment. Imagination. Fantastic. We can just hard fuse. Or hard fuse for evil. I don't want to mill 1 Infernoid, so... Activate Snake Eye Ash, send evil. You summon Oak. And then the Oak will bring back the... I want evil to search. That's for sure going to happen. Oak will bring back the Decatron. So we have Vanishment for our end board. We set up some things here. Do I have a way to get Flameburge out here? Productive. And does it really matter what I send here? Alright, so just not going to pop Rikea at all. I'm just going to get into plenty of Fiend cards off of Flameburge. Flameburge can put... one of the back. We will put Snake Eye Oak in the back row, and if it comes back, it'll come back Decatron. Start going for... We will start going for the Fiendsmith cards. I will be fusing into Tierra with the purpose of putting the Gates back in the deck. Goku Deviati are not in the deck at the moment, so I'm gonna, like, bring back a bunch of cards. I'm gonna send the next Deviati just to play Negate here. No, I don't really intend to keep it that way. Alright, so we're gonna bring out Requiem. Requiem into Graver, and Graver and Evil will go into... Graver and Evil will go into sequence. Hopefully our opponent's extra deck doesn't backfire on us when we activate this and go into Tierra. I'm going to put back Deviati, Noku, and I'm going to put back Evil just to dump it again off of Tierra. Alright, activate Tierra. Let's see what our opponent is playing. I'm going to dump Yama, Evil, and Matter. I guess I will be dumping Aerial Eater, because I don't think I'm going to get to it again. We'll see if their extra deck cards do anything. Maybe they'll get Chain Block. Maybe I'll instantly... I don't think so, but we'll find out. Maybe it'll tell us they're on stun. We set up more Spell Trap Negate. At the moment, I'm going to be using Engraver to bring itself back to go into... Our opponent did get to draw Garura, and they got the Memento. Yeah, I don't care about them drawing a card. I would care, but I think we're alright. Grave here. Requiem. We're going to go into... Alright, so Promethean Princess, bring back Flameburge. I can summon the Flameburge on the next turn. Tiara is just a big useless dum-dum, so Tiara is going to be used for Flood. And at this point, we haven't been hand-trapped yet, so I'm going to go into Yama now. I'm going to do a full Unchained combo in addition to the combo we just did, and we will end with the Billion Negates. Just have to try and do it in a quick pace, because that ate up a lot of time. Also going to use this Yama to get a card back in play. I think I'm going to put the Decatron back on the field. Set up the first monster negate already. What do I want? Blue Dog. I got 100 seconds. I'm going to try and do this in maybe 50. Send Deviati. Going to make Soul of Rage. I think I did that wrong, for sure. The Rage brings back Shyama. I can add a card to my hand. I did need to do, I just didn't need to do it there. I will grab Engraver. I will set up Caesar. I definitely did this wrong. Because I didn't get to activate Shyama. I think I was supposed to link off with Shyama, so I'm just going to pitch the Engraver. We'll go for a Feast, and our opponent will have to play through a Feast. Or do. Unless they have, like, Book of Eclipse or Super Poly or something, we should be alright. This Fusion, what does it do? Alright, so we're going to send Noku and another Deviati, I think. And just to verify, I'll let them add the card because they can negate whatever card they get. Field Spell, I think, is like one of the least useful cards they could possibly play. I guess they have everything else. If they have everything, they have everything, right? Yama can go into Soul of Rage. An option I have. I can negate the Fusion Spell. I can't negate Bone Party with Caesar. Goals to not play into Talents, which they're probably on. Field Spell. Monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one of those monsters. So, yeah, I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't just do this. The only reason I probably shouldn't have negated that with Caesar is because Caesar negates anything. So I don't really need to, like, work with that. Bone Party. Caesar can negate Bone Party? Bone Party specials? Oh. I'll just Caesar again. Alrighty. Shavara can set a card. We will set Chamber to bring back a card next turn. And I think I'm going to banish the Bone Party from the graveyard. I think I have to control a card to use Bone Party, so I guess I'll wait for them to actually, like, summon something. Oh no, that's not what it does. It does something pretty silly. I guess the other problem with using the Caesar first is it's going to occupy my extra deck monster zone for a while. I wonder what he's going to negate. Right. So he summoned Dark Blade. And he's just... Sleepy. I would like to banish Tribute itself. Play into Called By like this, but I am running out of space in the monster zones. Sleepy is a pretty good card. Do I have a way to stop this? I do not. Bring it back, but... Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring back Rage. I'm going to pop a Caesar because it's clogging up some zones. Now they have to worry about going into certain things. Not a lot of time left. He pops himself to summon another guy. Anguichon summon searches. That's fine. Battle phase. Alright, let's just get rid of these guys on field while we can. And just hope that they need cards on field to play with. And they concede. Good, because I was getting a little spastic there. There are too many effects I don't know well enough in this deck to play around, and running out of negates I had a lot, but I was running low. 4 more games till Master 2. Our opponent has the Blue Eyes mate, the Blue Eyes icon. Will they be on the Blue Eyes field and then playing Snake Eye? Okay, so we're on basic field. We've won the dice roll. We have a couple different routes. I guess I don't really have a normal summon here, so we bonfire, see if they respond. They've got Ash, which is fine. They can't Ash Abomination's Prison. Case. So we don't have access to the Snake Eye monsters here. Fine, we're gonna get Chamber. We'll use Chamber to brew how to pop Chamber. They have Fuelos or Maxi, you know they have that. Got it. Ugh, lame. Alright, so that's one special summon, and here's a second special summon. I'm gonna set this Duster, and I don't need Duster, I guess. We're gonna just set a trap card and replace Duster with it. So they threw an Imperm out on that, which to me is fine. I don't care about Imperm necessarily. So the question is, do I bother firing off Original just to get a Decatron? I think I don't have any like response to the things that they're doing. Do I send a Decatron? I think I'm gonna get Decatron in play and just hope that it helps me not die. They can have one more card. They draw an Imperm, then they trade it again, and that's fine. We will set up a Monster Negate because I don't have the correct trap to counterbalance. We'll just hope we live. So they are starting their turn with 6 cards. If we lose this game, it'll be lost to Maxi. Well, it's not good in this case. We do have a Monster Negate, so hopefully the card that they get, or the play they need to start, they activate, they have, so we will hope they don't have Called By. If they do have Called By, then whatever. Alright, so hopefully they don't have any other summons, but they do play a lot of cards that can get them to their plays between wishes and... But that is their first normal summon, so they'd have to have Mausoleum and another summon. This gets them 2 wishes, but they don't have another normal. Alright, so they're setting something. Probably wishes. Okay. So wishes to discard Master, which has an effect in Graveyard, which can be productive for them. I never got my trap back. Forgot. Duster could be good. It survives. Got Valor. Okay. Bonfire, Snake Eye Ash, all these cards do a lot if I draw them. Alright, so I'm glad I don't have them on Drill Beam at the moment. I guess it is a problem that this is going to negate my Graveyard effect if they go for battle with the by Spirit Dragon. For the cards I have here, I actually can't, like, threaten their board. They're trying to decide if they want to attack first. They have Imperm in their grave, maybe they'll go for Tyrant and use Tyrant to set Imperm. They can also go through the entire conga line of Unchained monsters. Okay, so they want their Imperm back. And this does float into anything, so... I guess we get Sharvara, since there's no point in floating too much. There's no reason to not do it at all. Already activated an effect in the main. Put Imperm in my front of my Duster, which could be problematic. I guess we set Chamber, because it brings back a monster, which I might need. Rama would be good to bring back. Will they make Spirit? Do they really value Tyrant in the middle? Probably. I don't think Tyrant has a lot of on-productive. Because of Roar, they can only summon dragons from the extra, I think. So, Master, I believe, is... They're summoning a... They're summoning a tuner? Maiden summoning. But were they just trying to summon the guys that was already in the graveyard? They screwed up. They're taking time to figure out the play they're doing. Maybe they have to summon like their Valor from hand? Yeah, they just wound up with 2 blue up. Now they have no tuner. They have no extra normal summon. They filled their extra monster zone, so if they want to make Hieratic Seal, they have to put it in a very, very weird column. They don't have protection against, like, Duster. Like, I just Duster this and it's all gone. Okay, well, that brings back a tuner. Mind. Oh, God. There's Spirit Dragon, but it's just one Spirit Dragon. So, what do? We crash the Unchained Monster. The goal here is just to get off the Duster board. Escape doesn't really help. It's their imperm to go off. I guess we activate it and see what happens. Like, I can't just start with Duster. They just protect the tree. But I also can't just activate Rama. I have to go for the battle phase, attempt to crash. They activate Imperm, and I'm in trouble. Go to crash. Imperming doesn't stop that, so they probably don't respond. Go to summon from deck. May or may not respond. Did. Okay, so I think we lose anyway, just because a Tyrant's just going to get back all these cards. Well, that'll stop me. Yeah, I think we can safely concede here. We are 54 and 36. I think we are basically back where we started. I'm 40 minutes into recording, so I don't know how much longer I can go. We'll see what happens. Good to find a good big jump-off point. When do we determine that we found a good place to stop? About to rank down. Up. Every video so far I've either ranked up or ranked down. Only ranked down once. Master 4 of all places. They are on Trap Trick, so we will fire off Maxi, because their deck most likely will play into it, but we have Duster, so even if they don't, we might stop some trap cards. A monster here. See how crazy their board can get. That's one replacement card. Alright, ooh, that's pretty good here. That's really broken here. I guess we try and bait out Ash. Bait out Ash before we use Imagination, because we can on what's here. Alright, so we're going to use Original to try and summon from the deck. They might Maxi, they did not. So we already use Original, so I guess we just do Decatron and set up the Monster Negate in the event they actually have it. And they should die. Imagination. Haven't normal summoned. They have only that one card to stop us, the monster that summons itself. They might have like a Garura in their extra deck. I doubt it. Alright, so we'll send all this stuff to the graveyard, summon Tiara, and they'll concede. Alrighty, so no major misplays that I can remember so far in this video, which is usually what we're looking for. Alright, we win the dice roll. We are choosing to go first again. So our opponent beat us with Max C before, now we're beating them with Max C. This hand is not good. I don't even know what I want here. Guess we get Snake Eye Ash, just to see our opponent. If I Poplar, I can get Decatron. If I Ash, I can add Decatron to hand doesn't really... Actually, there is... So we're going to have Snake Eye Ash to get Decatron to hand. Like, we were going to lose to whatever card stopped us here, okay? There was no card we had here that actually did effective. So, the idea here was to add the Decatron, banish it for Patrula pop the Abominations Chamber, and then we can send the Sharvara and the Snake Eye Ash to get Oak, and then Oak can bring back the Decatron from the banish. Which would have been cool, but they stopped us, so. Memento, we are dead. That is a one-card combo. Oh, this could do something. I don't think it will. Alright, let's... I guess we try to pop his card and hope this does something productive. This guy doesn't do anything when it's destroyed, but this thing brings itself back when it's destroyed. But that is his normal summon. Poplar to put Poplar in the back row. What the hell is this thing called? Akihiran. Okay, so big guys can attack directly this turn. So if he can't get to the big guy, then we're okay. Attribute guy, add Goblin. Not attack, or special summon the Goblin. Goblin on summon. Destroy Memento you control, send to different names. Okay. Hoping they don't have enough to end the game. Although odds are they will kill both of these cards, and then that'll be not good. So they sent Sleepy and Gaddock. Gaddock says, card is sent to the graveyard with a memento card's effect. You special summon this card. It was. They're going to add back Sleepy. Sleepy's fusion card. Card was destroyed this turn. It can summon. Use. I gotta remember that the Sleepy can't fusion summon for Guardian Chimera and pop cards because it's a monster effect. So they draw a memento monster, add 2 mementos. They're gonna add 2 mementos. They're gonna get Twin Dragon and we'll see. Divine Creation. They can attack directly, so I really don't want them to get else out here. So they got the Darkblade back. A warrior. They're gonna add another Darkblade. Draw that. A memento, summon a level 3 deck. There's the Ankwitch. Add memento. Monster. Anything here get the spell traps? I don't. I'm gonna live. I think they might even attack directly and just end the game. Bring back the Mace. Well, the Mace will get the fusion. Fusion can get the big guy in play, and the big guy can just come back out of the grave. 1,000 and unless they screw up. Yeah, they got it. Let's just concede and move on to the next game. Alright, so we're 55 and 37, which I think is how we started, like up 8 games. So we're just like shuffling back and forth into like a favorable amount of call them dice roll wins and matchups. We've lost the dice roll, our opponent is going first. Again, I only play Ash, Maxi, and I have Dark Rulers in the deck as well. Rust can get Dark Ruler, can get Duster, decent amount of board breakers, so we have Maxi. Our hand is not good, so we need to make sure we draw cards. Our opponent's also on a 55 card deck. Let's see, get some specials out of them so we can draw some cards. We do have a starter. Rice Mat. Okay, so they have Sage with Eyes of Blue. Half their life points are gone. Lord Load. Lord Load by itself can, like, play through Maxi by just getting Drill Beam. I really need to draw a card, so I am going to... On res, do I want to use Drill Beam? I need the card bad enough. Just fire it off. They might just pass here, though. This is not like a bad pass point for them. But they need to have a Drill Beam. Related cards. Drill Beam says... Roll a Primite monster. So they are summoning a Vanilla. They're getting themselves locked here. Just to get the Vanilla monster to play. Go for Hieratic Seal. Balance. They're going to look at my hand. Okay, I guess I can see how bad it was giving me a card. I guess it makes sense for them to let me draw the card before they take the card. Just to take Engraver. Yep. The rest of my hand's pretty mid. I'll probably stop here, because I don't have anything. Yep, seems right. Wrong grass doesn't do. That doesn't help. Sage in hand. And they can just summon a Blue Eyes each turn. What do these cards do? I suppose we are just setting and passing. Hopefully they'll forget what the trap is and they'll pop it at an inopportune time. Ah, that sucks. On the plus side, if they pitch the... If they use Wishes and pitch the Sage, just try and get better cards. Okay, that didn't happen. At this point, they can already just get a second Blue Eyes in play and try and do a ton of damage. My card's face down, so I don't just do the Drill Beam, because it'll hit a face-up card. So I can negate this. Because what else am I going to negate? We can get a Blue Eyes in play. I don't instantly. Blue Eyes just existing. Cards that they have. Actually, I might. I might just lose to Blue Eyes existing. Because they have a Revive off of True Light. They have a Revive off of Lordly Load. No, that can... Which is more threatening, because this can send the other blue eyes to the graveyard, but they're going to add it to on my cards. Yeah, our hand is too bad. They got it. Well, if I fired off that blue at Maxi earlier, they would have just done less, and no right or wrong place, I think, to Maxi in that particular case. So we lost the dice roll again. They're going second. Hopefully we don't just auto-lose. On opponent, brick. Our hand's pretty good at going second. They're on a 41 card main deck. Grass could be good. Or do. Primite Roar. A2000, declare normal monster. Oh, they are on least favorite deck. What exactly does... Oh. The declared normal monster and primate monsters you control cannot trade by battle until the end of your opponent's turn. Then if you control known monsters, you can special summon one normal monster. Your opponent normal summons a monster. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one normal monster you control, or in your graveyard, banish one monster on the field with attack less than or equal to that. So, I don't have a monster that's going to have attack less than or equal to this monster, so that effect is irrelevant. They get to do their fullest combo. I don't think there's officially a negate in this deck. Memory serves, so... A hard negate for spells. I think they might be able to put a spell under... What's his name? The Hyper Tree or Paper Tree? Whatever it's called. Okay, so... They summon Twin, they managed to get out Thrasher. They have Jasmine. Healer. Those are going to make them gain life. They're going to start off of Jasmine. Alright, so this is going to be a very long, slow death. The Rika Princess can negate monster, I believe. If we didn't have such powerful, like, game stoppers, I probably would just... But we do have the cards to counter. Potentially on what they do. Alright. Ragnarika. Fun. Hopefully they just run out of time. Like, they don't even feel like they're playing their combo that fast, and this deck has, like... I've run out of time on my combo. My combo is not that complicated. So what does that trap card do? Hunting Dance. Target card your opponent controls up to the type of monster types among the link monsters you control. Up to 3. Samurai Beetle summoned itself by shuffling back. Lone Fire is going to summon something. There's Rika Petal, which can add a Rika to the hand. You grab Mudan. Oh, an opponent ran out of time. Get ahead of your play. You got Skeletal Soldier, who can target Ragnarok in the graveyard and special summon it. And what'll suck is they'll have, like, Cross Out, Ash. They'll Cross Out Duster, they'll Ash. The rest of them will have sat here for this combo to just... Another Jasmine. How are they going to gain life this time? Elias. Don't see how they're gaining life now. They'll probably get to something at some point. I wouldn't expect. Healer again. Healer's not once per turn. Alright, so they're going to add any plant monster. No drop. Again, not a single thing has come up yet that says Spell Trap Negate. They'll have Judgment or something crazy like that. That's 6 and extra. Clear their board. Their deck might not do anything. Here's the Princess. So that negate's going to be in the graveyard. A Dance Pole. Okay, Lone Fire to summon from deck. Left itself on the field. Ah, only 1 spell trap per turn. That's not good. Okay, so... That invalidates a lot of things. Because Strenna doesn't have the quick effect to distribute my card, but... Now the 1 speller trap I activate has to be ridiculous, so like I have to like top deck Grass. I can activate the effects of spell traps, I just don't know how I'm supposed to trigger Gape. I have 1 monster I can't summon and 4 cards that I can only activate 1 of them so far. There's a chance this doesn't stay on the board, but I have a lot of card that pops my cards. Bengal Lancers, problem. My first spell trap out Materia ROSEWHIP, I'll be alright. So if I get this, I guess I could top deck Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler ROSEWHIP. Paper Tree. I want to read this card's name. Remember what it is. Sacred Beast. Hyperton. Hyperiton. Alright. Come on, Dark Ruler off the top. Really need to open Dark Ruler. Quick effect. Type. So that's going to attach a spell and need a spell. Now they've been locked into lots of different. Alright, so they have Snowdrop coming down, tributing one plant monster from both this card and one other monster from here. Attribute it's the mood on. Summoning Bonfire. Oh man. Now my one monster can get tributed or bounced. But I get two monsters, and I can't. Right on time! Yep, I ain't going nowhere. There goes my activation. And these cards don't do anything. So I activate one more card. And what does it do? Only play one. Doesn't do anything. I can't believe I had to sit through this. I know they had that Ash. Alrighty. Alright, so is this a rank down game? This is 5 more till Master 2. But we could, rank down game. It'll be the end of the video. Win the dice roll, that's good. So hopefully we'll win and we'll keep it up. Hopefully we don't just instantly lose to Fualos or Maxi again. I think that's what most of our losses have been first. Alright, we opened a play. We have Ash for Maxi or Fualos. Depending on how they respond, we have Thrust and Abomination's Prison. So, care about my normal. I am normally Ash. So, will they droll? Roll, I am in trouble. Alright, got Ash if they imperm or evade. If they imperm this, we're in worse shape than if they evade. They didn't respond yet. So they're on their rank up game, we're on our rank down game. So high stakes duel. Ah, that is unfortunate. Well, we Ash Maxi. Poplar is not that big a deal. We are going to summon a few more times, I think. We are under one of Shifter. Can't do too much with the cards we have. Question is, what can we do with the cards we have? Get original for follow-up. Rust, set something. I can Abomination's Prison monster. I can't summon the monster. We search a monster. They can't. Could Ash us if they have Ash. Yet. I care about getting back. I guess I don't care because it's. I'm gonna grab Ravara. We will set a card. We're gonna set off of Thrust. Copy of. I'm gonna set Escape. I'm gonna set Original. That way I can activate Sharvara and pop Original and keep Escape, then use Escape. Depends on what our opponent does. Question is, are they on Kashtira or better, depending? I don't feel the need to do that. Alright, so we got Abomination's Prison, which is good here, so we're no longer under Shifter. Their Maxi's already been ashed. We have another Maxi. Nose. We'll start off with trying to get rid of their cards. Get Aya, I guess. Just immediately pop it with Escape and pop their card. Trying to go into Abominable Unchained Soul and use that to pop the other card. They set those cards away from my cards, so turn for like imperms. Atrunate. They're on some sort of OTK deck that did not OTK. They happen to open another Maxi, then got it. Alright, so we are back in it. I think we're going to call it here so that I don't lose my mind playing for another hour and just ranking down or something. So we'll call it here. We'll see if we can do this tomorrow.